Trust is what makes people buy high ticket stuff, not price or anything of that sort. It's all about trust. Building rapport the right way. So customers can sense when you're just trying to sell. Okay, so it would be anything of an unnatural sale. An unnatural sale would be like I'm a door-to-door guy knocking to knock for windows or solar or whatever it is, and then the first thing I talk about is how nice their turf is. In my opinion, your closing will go up immediately if you just abandon the idea that I have to be friends with this person, otherwise they're not gonna buy. When I would just ask you, are you telling me that you were only gonna make the sale if you were their friend? I would say no, so don't worry about being their friend or not, it doesn't matter. Build rapport in the company or whatever industry you have or whatever your offer is, if it's HVAC or roofs or something. You build rapport in this, not you. And I think some of you may be like, what the hell is the difference? Right? So who can think of some examples of like building rapport in yourself? How do you build rapport in you? Not that that's the best thing ever. That's not good. Anybody? Yeah, that's big. Like how you walk in the first 5 minutes. So if you handle that poorly, you can make or break a sale just by trying to build too much rapport in the beginning. So there's a lot of value built when you walk in and you just start talking about whatever your product is, and you don't try to sit and shoot the bull for 20 minutes before you start. That's huge. It's a massive deal, all right? Building the right kind of rapport will make people want to go with you, because even if they can find a lower price elsewhere, it wouldn't be with you though, okay? That is how you get people to buy with you, and to get them to buy with you like while you're there, is because you build value in the company. They don't really want to go with another company, because even if they get a better quote from somebody else, is it that guy? No, I want to buy from that guy, right? So don't build rapport in yourself. It's a balance beam, guys. So the more rapport you build in you, what they remember about your service and offer goes down. Even if you do sell people, you may have a cancel problem. Even if you can get yeses on rapport, typically those people just leave. They'll cancel within those 3 days, okay? When dealing with high ticket products, customers prioritize working with the right people over working with the right price. If you have a hang up on price, that's okay. I do think you're just focusing on the wrong type of sales if you're working on price and stuff. If you just fix this part of your pitch and you're worried about building company rapport over your own rapport, you could charge $10,000 more than your current pricing and you'd get more yeses. Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? You jack up the price, you usually get more no's. I'm telling you, that's wrong. If your rapport is good, you can charge more and it won't affect your no's. Rapport in you is like, I'm a nice guy. I can tell jokes. I'm witty. I have a good smile. Like, I like the same football team as them, and you're a human being. That's building rapport in you. It's like, yeah, you're obviously a human being, but like I have a lot of human being friends that I hang out with all the time, but I certainly wouldn't give them 40 grand to put a product on my house. I want the guy that comes in and is borderline a machine. The guy just walks and he's like, yeah, so this is kind of how we do stuff, and then you just like put your demo on the table. Whatever your sales process is like, you walk in and you just start doing it. That's gonna get you more sales than 20 minutes of small talk. But yeah, because for two reasons. I think it's archaic because people can tell nowadays. The sales industry is obviously growing the longer time goes on, and people are they can smell the commission breath a little bit. Like if someone asks you for a quote on whatever product you have and you show up and start talking about their car, is that why you showed up? No, they didn't ask you to come over to start talking about their car, but you did. It's kind of like, even from a knocking perspective, if you knock on the door, they open up, and you're standing there and you're like, hey man, really nice car outside, and you like start talking about the car. You're wearing a polo most of the time that has like your product right on the shirt. Did you knock the door to talk about their car? No. Do they know that? I've made a lot of money being honest with what I'm there to do. Don't be something you're not. Don't worry about their freaking car. And then when you do that, trust goes up. Trust is what makes people buy high ticket stuff, not price or anything of that sort. It's all about trust. Building rapport the right way. So customers can sense when you're just trying to sell. Okay, so it would be anything of an unnatural sale. An unnatural sale would be like I just talked about. I'm a door-to-door guy knocking to knock for windows or solar or whatever it is, and then the first thing I talk about is how nice their turf is. Makes no sense. I didn't show up to talk about their turf. They know so since they know I didn't show up to talk about their turf, what can they assume? Why did I say that? Why did I start talking about the turf? I want to win them over, which people don't like. People don't like when you're just trying to win them over and do stuff like that. Your value goes down. Like ladies, it's when a guy is like super available all the time. Value goes down. You kind of like it that he's got stuff going on outside of work and he's not super available. Value goes up. It's like why diamonds are valuable. You can't find a diamond on the side of the street because they're hard to get. Don't be easy. Don't be easy. So this is, I'm telling you to be hard to get a little bit. Don't make it hard for them, but just don't be so easy. You can build rapport in either yourself or your service. When you build too much rapport in yourself, trust decreases because the customer thinks, why does this guy need to try so hard? What he's offering must not be as good as how he's acting. It's always the offers that are actually good that don't need your help to make them good. You don't need to help your offer. If you guys fundamentally believe that you have a good offer, you don't need to push it up, right? Everyone thinks that if they're going to sense that, they're going to be like, oh, well, if he's trying this hard, what he's saying must not be that good, because if he was just telling me the truth, I probably wouldn't buy. People are that smart, guys. The homeowners aren't dumb. How to do it. Is this working? There you go. How to build rapport. Be transparent, even if it's not what they want to hear. So